essence. What is this? This is an alchemical term that talks about your truest, purest essence, the divine spark within each of us, and the divine spark that holds the entire universe together. Hello, my beloved Pepions. Welcome back to the Angelic Portal. This is Anjali, and this is your niche for spirituality, self development, as well as astrology videos. Now, jumping into the topic, on March 14th, we are going to be having a full moon lunar eclipse in the zodiac sign of Virgo, 23 degrees Virgo. So, this full moon is very, very special because it is also called the worm moon or the blood moon, and it is happening as a lunar eclipse, total lunar eclipse. And as we may know, as you guys may know, as I know, eclipses are huge energy portals through which a lot of transformation can happen. It's the opportunity to let the old die, to release all that is outdated, the outdated systems, the outdated beliefs, the outdated connections in your life, so that you can enter into your true power, into your true potential. Now, why did we speak about quintessence at the beginning of the video? It is because this relates to the archetype of Virgo. Virgo is the archetype of divine refinement, of purification. It is the analyzer archetype. It is the priestess or priest archetype. So, what the job of Virgo is to firstly bring down the ethereal flow, the beauty, the otherworldliness, the high frequencies, the dreaminess of Pisces, to bring it all down to reality, to kind of organize that beautiful mess or beautiful chaos of Pisces into something that is that can be materialized, that is made manifest in the reality, because Virgo at the end of the day is an earth sign with a lot of airy properties because its ruler is Mercury, which is highly airy. It's also called quicksilver in alchemy. And this particular total lunar eclipse in Virgo also relates to two phenomenons or processes, you can say, within alchemy. And this is the process of distillation and separation coming first. So separation and distillation, and let's look at how that is going to happen more and more for us through this energy portal of the lunar eclipse. So firstly, separation. What happens in the alchemical process of separation is basically that you shed all that is superfluous, all that is fake or excessive, so that the real you, the genuine authentic you, can come out as your true personality. And the metal for this is iron, so it takes a level of self-disciplining in order to bring out the real true gem of who you are. And the another process is called distillation, which has a lot to do with Mercury and Virgo. So distillation is a process of intense purification, so it also involves a certain removal, but it is also about ascension. It is about connecting to the divine energies that is beyond the human mind, to the all mind, to the one mind, as they call in alchemy, so that then you can become a sacred vessel. You can become a vessel or a conduit for the divine energies to flow through. You are in perfect divine alignment because your mind is cleansed, organized, and distilled. It is focused. And these are the processes that are going to be happening for you at different degrees and different levels. At least one of these processes, you will be going through this alchemical process of either separation and distillation, or both, during this lunar eclipse. Now let us look at the planetary aspects. What are the positioning of the different planets in relation to the moon, and how is this going to affect us during this energetic portal? So firstly, the south node is conjunct the moon, which means that it is within 9 to 10 degrees of the moon. And when this conjunction happens, it is a positive aspect. So it means that the energies are basically enmeshed effortlessly into one another, seamlessly blended into one another. So it's a nice sweet spot. So what happens is, basically, because south node is a lot to do with karmic releases, the past, and all these sort of past energies, you will also be called at this time to release karmic ties. Karmic contracts are going to be ending. So there are going to be certain deaths, metaphorical deaths in your life. So this could be maybe a sort of, on a more larger level, this could be a breakup. On a more micro level, this could be that certain clients fall off, or certain things that haven't been working out fully stop working because it does not serve you and something better is there for you. The moon is in opposition to Neptune, Saturn, as well as a north node. Now, oppositions are basically not very comfortable positions, so get ready to be uncomfortable because oppositions occur when the moon, let's say, is here, right? Then these planets of Neptune, of Saturn, north node, they're all around here, 180 degrees away from the moon in direct opposition. So there is going to be a sort of friction, there's going to be discomfort. It's like head butting of two different energies could be happening, but again, oppositions are an opportunity for you to alchemize those two energies and come beyond that to understand why there is a friction and to resolve that friction. So firstly, let's look at Saturn. Okay, Saturn is a planet of responsibility and restrictions, so at this time you'll be forced to be accountable, take accountability for your actions, for your life, and do the necessary things that you have to do without giving excuses for the same. And the second thing is that we have the moon in opposition to the north node. North node is all about who you're becoming, who you want to be, the direction your soul wants to take, the true path for your soul, right? So this is also time when you're being called into your highest version, into your truest potential, an opportunity to really get out of your comfort zone into who you authentically and truly are. Okay, and the third planet that we have is Neptune. So now Neptune is a very illusory energy. It is a ruler of Pisces. So there's a lot of floating, meandering, lack of commitment. So this is the time when you're going to be asked like, hey, what are you committed to? What are your real values? Let's organize that. Let's bring it down to earth. Let's shatter the illusions that you have been feeding yourself. Let's break away from those indulgences that you've been indulging in, right? That's what's going to be happening with oppositions. Now, moon is also trine Pluto, it's trine Uranus. Okay, and this is again a positive position, it's a positive aspect. Okay, so what happens when moon is trine Uranus is that something unexpected might happen at this time, but it's going to be a happy surprise. It's not going to be a negative shakeup, it's going to be shakeup that is for the better. So it's going to be some kind of transformation that is for your growth and evolution, and you're probably going to feel good about it. Okay, and moon is also trine Pluto, which means you're going to be called to do your shadow work. You're going to be called to excavate emotionally and really get to the bottom of things, because Pluto is all about the subterranean depths of you. And now let's summarize the major themes for this full blood moon lunar eclipse in Virgo happening on March 14th. Just reminding you, okay? So, firstly, you are going to be given the opportunity to really purify and refine your physical vessel so that you are embodying a high frequency, so that you're embodying your authentic frequency. So this is a time when a lot of cellular healing might be occurring, and the veil is thin because it's an eclipse portal. There's a lot of transformational energies, there's access to the higher realms, to the angelic realms, especially because Virgo does have to do with the angelic realms, and it gives you a direct access to those higher realms and to the higher parts of you, to the Akashic records, so that you can bring that down to earth. So this might be a good time for you to do some fasting, for to do some kind of detoxification. So you can go on a juice detox or a fruit detox or a water detox, a water fast. And this is also a time where you can do maybe certain vibrational healing in order to purify your physical body. So sound healing or Reiki or some kind of energy healing sessions you can do. You can even get a massage at this time. It's going to really help you. The second beautiful theme is the activation, the emergence of the divine feminine. Now, the divine feminine essence is very much linked again to the Virgo archetype, and right now is a time of major womb cleansing, sacral energy cleansing. So, your sacral chakra might be having a nice cleanse, and you will be having a sexual clearing, a sexual cleansing, which can come out in different ways, which can physically manifest in different ways. This is also giving you space to express yourself. So creating the space for really expressing your creative potential, your spiritual potential, merging with the new self is also going to be happening. The rise of the divine feminine, the divine, the divine feminine wisdom is coming up, is being felt. You're going to be feeling that during this time, especially if you're already connected, and you're going to be bathing in those beautiful divine feminine energies and also integrating the codes that are available to you. And the third major theme is the letting go, the releasing, the letting go of control, the letting go of karmic ties, all these old, outdated contracts, these connections that are just dragging on and on, these projects that you don't want to be associated with, but they're going on and on and on. That's just going to be cut, because the energy is like a scythe that comes down from the sky onto the earth. So it's just going to be a very clean break or a clean cut from certain people, certain energies, certain ways of thinking, and that is going to be really, really positive, and it's going to be really good for you in the long run, even if it might feel uncomfortable and quite painful at that time. But you're going to feel relieved about it as you go along and as you progress on the more new path of who you are. As with any other full moons, often full moons are a time of emotional excess. We're feeling a lot of things. We might be moody. We're in our feels basically, because the moon is all about the feminine, the watery, the intuitive, the unconscious, and therefore you can also be prepared to be more in your feels. Be prepared to. You might have emotional purges. You might cry as a form of release. You might feel fatigue, you might need to sleep more. This is also because the cellular healing is taking place and these transmissions are taking place. So at that time you might have to take rest, and you may even feel a little bit of confusion, dizziness, and that's totally okay. Just remember, all of this is coming together, and then it is getting categorized and ordered, organized in the correct ways for you, for your own progress. So my dear papillons, this video has been done in a different format because I want to try a different way of doing it. And the intro music, the segment that you heard, it is from a song called Pisces that I have made on GarageBand, and I will be posting the link below for you if you want to listen to the full song and get some nice Piscean Virgo activations for this time in your life. And I'm also going to be linking my Instagram, Waves Holistic Healing, where you can look more at my energy healing and sound healing that I do in India, in the mountains in Dharamkot. And it was a great pleasure speaking with all of you, connecting with all of you. Please like, comment, share, and I love you guys. I love you, papillons. Take care.